Yeah. It's your boy Real Funny as fuck. You know we back at it again with another YouTube reaction video, man. You miss me? If you miss me, let me know in the comments, man. You feel me? I know y'all miss me seeing y'all on y'all TV screen. Fuck you talking about? Who go keep y'all entertained if not me? Other than your first favorite YouTuber. I can't put myself above your favorite. I ain't gonna lie, cause I wouldn't even put myself above my favorite. Just playing. I'm above my own, nigga. Got that mindset, nigga. Above my own, nigga. Above my own favorite YouTuber, nigga. I'm shooting past his ass. I'm gonna get past his ass. What you talking about? What? On a serious note, man. Cops make a horrifying discovery inside a serial killer's hideout, kid. I don't know. Let's see how gruesome this shit gonna be, cause I just feel like it's gonna be a rude ass awakening.
This one right here, might be one for the books. What? As in,
talking about this one might be for the books.
Famous.
Why?
You said why?
Yeah.
Oh, the story for the books. You know what I'm saying?
People would read it.
Yeah.
I don't even know. Hey, man. Gotta pray before you eat, man.
On a sleepy winter afternoon in Maryland that turned into a waking nightmare.
Montgomery County 911, what's the address of the emergency?
Into a waking nightmare.
Montgomery County 911, what's the address of the emergency?
The Shell station on the corner of Lockwood and New Hampshire Avenue. They just got robbed and somebody got shot. I don't know if somebody got shot, but I heard gunshots.
The cops rush to the scene, but they're too late. An unknown man has walked into a convenience store, taken out a gun, and fatally shot an employee. It's a seemingly random crime, and an apparently isolated incident. That is, until they respond to his address. There, they'll learn something truly disturbing.
You don't want to go back there if you don't have to. It's pretty bad.
But he told me that he's gonna shoot me. He already told me that.
An unprovoked attack, and a twist no one could have seen coming. Here on the decoder, with never-before-seen footage that could be disturbing, let's dive into the story of Tory Moore. For investigators, the story officially began around 3 p.m. on Thursday, December 8th, 2022, at a dash-in.
Automatically off rip. If you kept something a secret this long, what made you become this sloppy now? What in your brain just decide to tick? Maybe all them demons was in you up, nigga. I gotta realize in this world, this shit spiritual, fool. There's really angels and demons walk among us.
Convenience store in the White Oak area of Montgomery County, directly across from the towering Enclave apartment complex. Staff can be seen on overhead CCTV going about their usual tasks. Just before 3 p.m., a man enters the store. He browses the shelves for a while as the clerk waits at the counter. He walks up to the counter, clutching a bottle of iced tea. Within seconds, the encounter turns hostile. In full view of the clerk, he cracks it open and takes a sip of the drink. No payment, no hesitation. With no sound, we don't know exactly what they're saying, only that tension is rising. Moments later, he throws something at the clerk. The clerk grabs a pole from behind him and swings it at the man in self-defense, not realizing that this split-second reaction will be his last.
You never know what anybody's carrying or anybody have. But buddy, a pole though. I understand you was trying to defend yourself, but you just could have scared his ass with the pole. Not even that. It was just a shit. Maybe if he would have, I can't even say his ass probably still would have got shot. Man, I don't know, but buddy, he was already on edge.
Man immediately takes out a silver gun and shoots, and as if this isn't enough, he fires more rounds. Then he picks up his bottle of iced tea and casually walks out. Within moments, multiple people call 911, including frantic staff members and passers-by.
Can I give you his description while it's still in my head?
Yes, go ahead.
He had on khaki pants, a blue shirt with a blue Yuuuurrr covering his head with a gray hat, with a blue hoodie, and then a tan coat. He walked from the gas station over across the street. He's barely breathing, but he's been shot in his chest twice. He's been shot in the heart area. I don't think.
Okay, give me 1 moment, okay? What is your name?
The clerk is identified as 61-year-old Ayalu Wandamu.
And about how many minutes ago did this happen?
This as soon as I called you, probably a minute.
Is there only one person that's shot?
There's only one person that's shot.
Okay. And the suspect was walking away?
He walked away. He walked into the enclave apartments across the street, so I don't know where he went from there.
Okay, 1 moment.
Boy, you did a crime right where you live. Right across the street where the fuck you live, man. Yep. And his camera, so buddy, you was gonna get caught
grab like a
regardless.
towel or something to put pressure on the wounds?
He is dead.
So he's beyond help?
He is dead.
At 3:06 p.m.,
Oh,
the
that
first
talking.
responders arrive. But what they don't know is that this is only the beginning to a case that will lead to another harrowing discovery.
No sense of urge you. That little ass job.
They try to save Ayalu, but the caller was right. He's beyond help. The
Duh.
cops spread out around the store, talking to the
She
staff
wanted to know
and
her
searching
name,
for
boy.
evidence.
They saying, alright, we're gonna rush to get an officer out there now.
Mine's McLeod.
The one that was shot.
Is Ayala.
Can you spell it?
A-Y?
A-Y? Sorry, what?
Damn.
01.
Mrs. Officer, Mrs. Officer.
All the employees are in a state of shock.
Did you guys see anything?
There's a video right there. Right, yellow.
There's a video right there.
Yeah.
Surveillance person I'm looking at now. Called so many times for this guy. Cops, they don't catch him. They do so many stupid stuff and people die like this.
But the store manager wants to make something clear. He's been fearing that something like this would happen for a while.
If you saw anything that could be helpful to us to try to catch the guy, I don't know. Do you remember seeing much or?
I could have sworn he said the video is right there. Fuck do you mean? Is there anything else? Nigga. I know damn well your last name is not Phones. I just got sidetracked so fast, but why the fuck is, man, who, your parent, man. Even though I want, they could have gave your ass Jones, but they gave your ass Phones. Hell no. Hell no. And if their parents gave their last name phones, they wrong as hell too.
Do?
But like I said, didn't that nigga just say he had a whole video right there?
Okay.
So,
During the day?
yeah, so what he does is he stay outside in front of, and he asks people's money.
Okay.
When they don't give it to him, he just, he's kind of a little bit aggressive most of the time.
Yeah.
And I don't know, last week maybe, it's a Wednesday,
Yes.
or I'll say Thursday, or Wednesday, one of the day.
Okay.
He was here, and he was doing like too much outside and inside, so
Okay.
I told this guy to leave.
Correct.
He don't want to leave,
Huh?
so he didn't want to leave.
Okay.
So I called the cop, and they came, but when they arrived, he already left.
Okay.
But he told me that he's gonna shoot me. He already told me that.
He did?
Yeah, he told me that he's gonna shoot me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna get you outside. That's what he told me.
Okay.
And he knows my car because he always stand outside. When I come in the morning when I park,
Yeah.
he knows me. But,
Okay.
so he just, we did a trespass this guy before.
You did?
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
And but he keeps coming.
According to the manager, this man has been hanging around the store for a while. The last time he was here, Wednesday, December 1st, he had made threats. They've called the police on him before. The store has had some trouble lately with 3 separate trespassing incidents on file, but nobody ever anticipated for things to escalate this far.
See what happens when you do checkups? Innocent lives get taken. Excuse me. But do they give a fuck? No. Do they give a fuck if it's their own though? Yes. That's the only time they're gonna have a sense of urgency. Even then, if they have a sense of urgency, they can't even work the case because all their emotions gonna be tied into the case. Or more, their feelings gonna be more tied into the case, trying to get the person. But honestly, when they catch the person, who knows what the outcome will be, because they'll either make the arrest or do a dumb thing and just kill that person and get sent to jail. So it's a type of situation. But nah, this man got trespassed multiple times though. And nobody decided to do checkups or none of that. See what happens when they don't do their job properly. See what happened? And then would say
This
it's not their
unidentified
fault.
man's name is among the 3 trespassing notices in the manager's office.
We think this might be the guy.
So, yeah, he's not sure. He has like 2 trespass notices. The other one is for Sean Henderson. And then the owner or the manager gave me this one. But right now we're doing everything. We have more officers coming in from other districts to try to find him. We have the helicopter up right now, okay?
Yeah, I understand that. The problem is like we called so many times. We were asking,
This.
for protection because this place is a business place, and a lot of times a lot of stealing happens. We called 100 times the cops, but they always come late because they have so many issues too.
Yes.
But last week when I called, they're supposed to call him because he don't drive. He walks.
Okay.
He walks those stairs. You
Yes.
can easily get him. And still, I don't think he went far away. Maybe most of the time he stays in Silver Spring downtown. Even when I'm driving, I look him so many times. So this guy, he don't drive. He just walks.
While it's a promising lead, the unit now has to dig through all 3 profiles to pinpoint their suspect. Time is slipping away, and they know they have to move fast. They enlist the store manager's help in an attempt to identify the suspect quickly.
How many times would you say you've seen him?
Every day.
Every day you see him?
Because every day he stay outside and he asks people for money. So there's a lot of footage for him staying outside.
Have you ever seen him wearing the clothes he was wearing today?
Yes.
Yes. Same clothes. What about a week ago? Was he wearing the same clothes or different clothes? Do you remember?
I would say it's kind of the same, I would say.
Okay.
But while this man is a regular at the store, the manager doesn't know his name.
He always say, I'm the king, I'm the pharaoh. That's what he used.
I'm the king.
Yeah, that's what he said so many times. He just, he have a kind of some belief, I think. He always, doing some shit on his hand like this. Because I live Silver Spring, so I see him in downtown.
Although Ayalu was struck by multiple rounds, the autopsy later confirmed that it was the bullet that severed his spine that ultimately ended his life, an incident that has now rattled the entire local community.
I was at this gas station earlier this morning. I go to this gas station almost every single other day. So, you never know when violence is going to strike, and, you hope it's not you, but you also hope no one else gets hurt.
Investigators know that they have an armed suspect on the loose and must act fast. They sift through more surveillance footage and canvass the neighborhood, interviewing anyone who might hold a piece of the puzzle. The culprit is almost certainly local to the area, and the investigators are beginning to fit together certain clues. A description of the suspect. By 3 a.m. on December 9th, about 12 hours after the murder, they reach a critical breakthrough. The suspect had walked toward the Enclave, a collection of high-rise buildings right across the street. On the building's CCTV, he can be seen climbing the stairs at 3:03 p.m., just minutes after the shooting. He's calm as anything, holding his bottle of iced tea. Armed with a no-knock search warrant, the SWAT team congregate outside an apartment in the building opposite the dash-in. What they don't know is that there's far more waiting inside than just the killer. The cops find Tori inside, sleeping on a bare mattress near the kitchen.
You don't want to go back there if you don't have to. It's pretty bad.
It's cold. I know. Why you want to sit in cold? Alright, we're here. You should eat. I'll grab your soap, my friend. We'll close it though. Just grab a seat, my friend. Actually.
Copy.
I'm gonna try and get you some clothes and get you out of here, okay?
The place is messy and uncared for, but there's a strange, oppressive smell that sends a shiver down their spines.
Mike, you think a female? Yeah, it's a female. Wonder if that was Mom.
Inside Tori's apartment is a dead body that has reached an advanced stage of decay, making it nearly unrecognizable.
Could this be Mom? FYI, I'm hot, obviously, but could this be Mom?
Buddy, you got a fucking decaying body in the other room while you just live day by day. Like, what? And if that is your mother, you didn't want to bury her on your own? You didn't want to give her a proper burial on her own? Yeah, you may not have the money for it, but you can just pick a spot that you know that you can come to every day just to see your mama and just bury her there. But instead, you rather go on with your life day by day, fight with these demons to try to cope with living with a decaying body in the next room. Oh, I don't know what mental illness you got, my boy, but I hope you get the help you need. Cause ain't no way.
Yeah. I don't know. No one else was supposed to be in this apartment.
Did anyone search him? I have not. To my knowledge, he has not been searched. If we just want to check the pockets. They searched me. I know. We get it. We do it like 5 times, brother. It's just procedure.
Then they start to move out.
Oh, hold up. My phone? I need to text my mother and send her some money.
Where do you think it is, sir?
Huh? The phone? I think it was, I saw a plug.
Okay, we'll make sure it makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so
maybe that's not mom.
Tori's simple statement shatters the entire theory the unit has been working with.
I really thought that was mom. I was shocked when he's like, can I text mom? I mean, I guess I figured it was his mom. Wow.
The leasing office said no one else was supposed to be in here. It was just.
I mean, did you see her? Would you two agree? I think it looks like a woman.
I believe so.
Yeah.
If this woman isn't his mother, then who is she? What investigators don't yet know is that they're not dealing with just one victim found inside Tori's apartment, but two.
What?
A second search of the apartment the next morning uncovers even more disturbing evidence.
We were talking about maybe those shell casings have been moved. You want me to empty out these garbage bags? I don't think we ever did.
Is a rat in there?
Oh yeah, there's mice through here. Just so you guys know.
So yes, that is true.
Apart from Tori clearly not taking care of his space, investigators determine that he's been living with a dead body for a month or more. They also find multiple weapons in the place, including some spent shell casings and a sword. On December 11th, 2 days after the shooting at the store, a detective sits to interrogate Tori.
Hi, sir. How are you, sir?
How you doing in here?
that man right with his left.
I don't really know how to explain it, you know? Like, I feel like I'm having deja vu, man. Like, I'll be honest with you, I'm trying to figure out if I'm in the exact same cell I was in last time.
Are you by yourself?
Yeah. I'm like, yo, it's kind of crazy. The irony of this, like, I'm like, yo, I, for some reason, I feel like I'm in the exact same cell from last time. This one right here might be one for the books. As in, famous.
Why?
You said why?
Yeah.
So I've been planning on writing a book. Honestly, you know, I just didn't quite get around to doing it.
Well,
I actually started on one, and I think it's in my notes. But I plan on writing all different types of books. But personally, this right here, I feel like this is definitely, you know what I'm saying?
No, we don't know what you're saying, brother.
They haven't started digging into his crimes yet, but he doesn't seem to feel much remorse.
It reminds me of the story, I don't know, it's Al Pacino and Raffinero, right?
He tries to explain away his presence at the gas station.
The only reason I stopped is because I was trying to think, do I want to get me a tea or not? This dude, these Ethiopian dudes.
He makes out like the staff at the dash-in have a problem with him, a typical defense used to pin the blame on the victim. The cops play along.
There's way more than this story.
What?
You know, so you've killed.
I didn't just go in there and
right, but at the end of the day, But at the end of the day, like a homicide is basically, you know, killing another person. Like when a police officer shoots somebody, right? It's a homicide. It's ruled a homicide. Right. But every homicide may have an excuse behind it. Like an officer said, "Oh, dude pulled out a gun on me. Dude pulled out a knife on me." Stuff like that. So you can't just be like, "All right, well, they killed him, so I guess, you know, it is what it is." So behind every one of those cases is way more of a story than this.
It's all a balancing act. They know Tori killed the clerk in the convenience store, but they don't know why, and they don't yet know how the dead woman fits in. However, they have identified her as 26-year-old Denise Middleton, who was 8.5 months pregnant with Tori's child at the time of her death. It was a boy, and she had planned to name him Ezekiel. Tori tells investigators that Denise was his girlfriend, and that he discovered her in that state when he came home one day.
I'm sure it doesn't surprise you. Denise was shot multiple times.
She's slow with a demon and name that he got an angel named Ezekiel.
I'm sad for like so many people involved with this case, including you. It sounds like you had mental illness, she had mental illness, there's a lot going on, and then we have like a tragedy on all kinds of fronts.
She was shot 7 times, at least 4 times in the back. The investigators questioned Tori about their relationship.
So just to go from the beginning,
yeah.
Damn. I gotta hear that again. Like what?
Sad. I mean, sad. This is one of the saddest cases I've had in Islam. I'm sad for like so many people involved in this case, including you. It sounds like you had mental illness, she had mental illness. There's a lot going on, and then we have like a tragedy on all kinds of fronts.
He was shot 7 times, at least 4 times in the back. The investigators questioned Tori about their relationship.
So just to go from the beginning,
yeah.
She was staying at 619 University Boulevard East, and of course it's like I don't know, a house where females stay and they each have a room and they have medication things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I've been invited over, I've been to the house, but of course she snuck me in and stuff like that because I'm not supposed to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was like one of the things like I saw how he was treating her, and being that, I've been through homelessness with her. She the one that led me to Parker's place.
Tori and Denise had both been through homelessness and social assistance programs, but Tori thought that Denise was being exploited by the program she was in.
They taking all your money, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, I pretty much, like you can have your own place.
Yeah.
And be rent free and still get your money. But instead, these people are taking your money for a room and giving you medicine that you probably don't eat. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So I'm like, yo, Denise, for real, you know what I'm saying? Not on top of that, they was trying to illegally evict her. They told her she had to leave in 10 days, and
so she kind of had to go in there.
Right, she don't have nowhere to go, but at the same time, like, she didn't have to leave that place, but she didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just letting her know, like they can't. That's illegal. That's illegal.
Yeah, they gotta go through.
Right, they gotta go through the courts to do that. You know what I'm saying? But in the meantime, you can stay at my house.
He invited her to stay with him while she got back on her feet. They'd already had a tumultuous relationship, getting together and then separating multiple times. But it was different this time. She was pregnant with his child.
You know when somebody keep calling you and look at somebody they want to be with you?
She moved away from his ass quick.
It was just kind of like shaking my soul a little bit, like, yo, like, personally, like, I feel like, you want to come home.
Yeah.
But you're nervous, but I'm the only one that you got. Like, ain't nobody else trying to get her home.
Right.
Like her pops, her sister, nobody else cares.
I know.
So it's like, I sent her a bus ticket and an Uber van.
So you send her Uber or bus or whatever. She comes from Virginia back
to Maryland.
To Maryland.
To Maryland.
And then you're there for probably a few months. Or?
Yeah, we were staying together for months. And she came back. You know what I'm saying? Like, she always come back. And that's what, I guess that's what it is. Like, you say that you don't want to be here or you don't want me, but you always end up coming back.
In an effort to please her, in October, Tori took her to New York to see her mom, who lived in Brooklyn. But again, they spent the whole time arguing.
I went to the 7-Eleven, she's standing with some other dude. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, fuck, what you saying?
So you come back October 8th, and that's when the whole story that you told me the other day happened. You guys are coming, she's complaining about something in the bathroom, she's using the bathroom, and then you have like a little thing downstairs where she gets pushed down.
I said, we was coming from somewhere, and she had,
oh shit, that's Alicia Keys.
She from the house. You know what I'm saying?
I thought
the bathroom in there.
Right, really. So I'm like, wow, she wanted to argue, but I stopped anyway.
The autopsy of Denise's body revealed that she had been dead for 2 months when she was found. This puts her date of death around October 8th or 9th. Around then, the couple got into a physical altercation.
It sounded like Rihanna was on the track.
Right, and she fell over to the ground. She's slicing it. Like, I didn't push you that hard. You see how much bigger she is than me?
Right.
But I didn't push you that hard.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you slice it. So it's like, now I'm trying to help you up. Come on, get up, stop playing. You know what I'm saying? So and it's just like you're just trying to make me look like I'm in the bag now.
Again, Tori uses his usual excuse of blaming the victim and taking no ownership in admitting that he was the one who pushed her to the ground while she was 8.5 months pregnant.
So then I get in the house, and we still like fighting and wrestling and whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I ended up throwing up again. That was on the side where she was at, but she was still living. You know what I'm saying? Right. We were still like going through it then. You know what I'm saying? When I left her, she was still living.
The last image we have of Denise is from October 9th from the CCTV of the elevator in their building. The couple gets in the elevator together. Tori prevents other residents from joining them while Denise just stands quietly in the corner. When they're alone, she moves away from him, and she appears to be wiping away tears. She follows him slowly, begrudgingly out of the elevator, and we never see her again. And yet, it's what Tori has done in these 2 months that will leave the investigators and the entire community reeling. For now, they need to uncover the reason behind it all. Why had he gone on such a deadly rampage? And the answers won't come in easy.
I mean, that's where I think it's the most important part of the story. And I understand why you may not want to tell us. But because I think you A, have to admit it to yourself, and B, it's a tough thing to do. But like I told you the first time I met you, you seem just like a good dude. You seem spiritual. And at the end of the day, people are going to look at the story and they're going to think, like, I'm just trying to be as objective as I can. People are going to think you did it. And they're gonna be like, was he remorseful about that? Because just like with this thing at the store, there was an explanation. They whacking you with a pole, right? Yeah. Like you said, there's only so much you can take. You're not an animal. You come in there trying to get a nice tea, they whacking you with a pole. For nothing. This is some store policy. What the heck's going on, right? So you see how you could go from, oh, they just robbed the store for iced tea, shot the club, to, oh man, there's a lot more to the story. Just like that, with her, I think there's so much to this story.
The cops have him dead to rights on killing Ayalu at the gas station. He did it on camera, after all. For the sake of the investigation, they're willing to empathize with him to have him spill the truth. But it's the killing of Denise that they're trying to get him to admit to, and he won't budge that easy.
Let's say she survived. Let's say you shot her and she survived. She would have been like, it's okay, like I attacked him, whatever. But she's not here to tell us the side of the story. You only here. And we're just trying to appeal to the bottom, to you as a good person.
I mean, to be honest with you, I would have wanted her to die or nothing like that. That's not shot her, you know what I'm saying? Of course not.
I don't think you meant for any of this to happen.
The investigators are intent on building that special rapport.
You love her unconditionally. Mm-hmm. She's pregnant with your baby, for God's sake.
Maybe my baby.
Let's assume it's your baby. Because you guys
maybe your baby.
So whether you're the biological father or not the biological father, when that baby's born, you're the father. So it takes more to be a father than just a sperm touching an egg, right? And you're a good guy where you're willing to take that responsibility and stand up and be the father for that child, so that child you can mold the boy to be your running buddy, you know, because that's what every guy wants, is a boy to be a running buddy. Because the baby was going to be a boy.
I know.
Okay,
hey.
Let me finish. And when you're in Virginia with her, what does she do? You know, you're taking her on vacation in Virginia to show her places, because that's what good people do for their women. And then, like that, she turns on you for whatever reason and is like, let's go home.
They point to the couple's history of arguments as a possible reason for Denise's murder, that maybe Tori just couldn't take it anymore. He snapped.
Things, you go to New York, same thing. You're trying to show her a good time, trying to show her the better things in life, because for whatever reason, until meeting you, she wasn't experiencing that. We spoke to her family, and her family was like, you know, you've been mistreated by people, not you, but by like past boyfriends. And her father told me that she kept telling him, okay, I don't know if you met her dad, but she kept telling him how much she loved you. Right. You get back to Silver Spring, and then the cycle starts again, where she's turning on you, and then the argument becomes physical, and you guys start fighting and whatnot. What happened upstairs in the apartment is a tragedy, and it takes a big person to be able to accept responsibility. And the bottom line, I'm going to say it flat out, you shot her. And when you shot her, that made you sick to your stomach.
No, that's not what
That's exactly what happened at all.
They're referring to an incident when he was first arrested. He threw up in the police station.
I already threw up. I promise. Really, I didn't shoot her. Like, we was fighting, and I told her, like, she had already saw me getting sick. You know what I'm saying? I got sick on the bus, or before we got on the bus. I threw up on my slippers or whatever I was wearing. I threw
No
up.
matter when you throw
and then
up.
I threw up more than once. Is what I'm trying to tell you.
And we just let evidence. They're gonna say the shell casings are the same. Their DNA. We just got it, so we're gonna get it done in 2-3 hours. They're gonna say the DNA is the same on both shell casings. So for us, do we need some kind of explanation? No, we really don't. But for you, I think for you, it is so important. Just like you explain your stuff in the store. If we didn't have the video, let's say we didn't have the video. Can you imagine? You think the store people would have told us they were whacking you with it? No.
They keep drawing comparisons between the shooting in the store and the murder of Denise. Investigators try everything to get him to spill the reason, hoping that there's an explanation for what happened in the store. But Tori's trying to present alternate explanations.
So y'all don't see that she got like restraining orders. She had reported
like
imagine this, right?
Really
So imagine I'm dealing with Denise, right? But the whole time I'm dealing with her, I'm asking her questions like, "Yo, Denise, what's going on?" Like, and you acting weird. So like, maybe you gotta look at it like this. Like, I bet ask her stuff like this. Like, is anybody following you? Like, are you running from somebody and you just don't want to tell me, or what's going on? It's the same gun, more than likely, because I found that gun on my bed when I got home.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Somebody obviously either left it there so because they didn't want to have it, or they was trying to frame it. Are we being recorded?
Are you? Yeah.
We being recorded?
Yeah. We have to.
No,
so even if somebody left it there and decided to try or was trying to frame you, decide to pick it up on your own terms. You said, "Oh, it's a gun. I'm gonna take this." When you clearly just thought, even though it's wrong as hell, because you know that's your fucking gun. You just, I don't know, dude, man. Just gonna lock his ass up, cause he trying his hardest and he don't want to budge. Y'all just need that one little bit of evidence or key statement to make him just snap like that. That's all y'all need to do.
That's all.
It's a new.
I just wanted to be sure.
No, and I don't want to lie to you. It's a new law we have that for all murders and homicides we have to report. Okay. So we can't say, all right, well, I'm saying he said that and you got to say that. Right. So we're just trying to. But I don't want to lie to you anymore.
Yeah. So I mean, with that being said, man. I don't want to sit here and I don't like to give people sob stories because I'm saying, oh, man, you know what I'm saying? And I personally love it.
Please tell us, Mr. Moore. I'm asking you as a person.
Then they gonna really try to give his ass
there's a good explanation for this. Just like there's a good explanation at the store. Please, Mr. Moore, tell us.
So he really just gonna probably do 5 to 10 months in the hospital.
All of us.
A psychiatric hospital.
It's important for you. It's important for her.
Until he get better.
It's important for the baby that died, man.
But they do got his ass on actual
But
murder.
they've gone a step too far.
I think the more I should
And
do
he
for
kinda
a
started
lawyer to tell me what I should do. You know, before
it happened.
Well,
I
I'm
told
not
you.
going to let you tell your story.
Huh?
This is your opportunity to tell the story. Because I'm telling you, you're going to talk to a lawyer, and the lawyer's going to say,
Yeah, tell your story, Mr. Moore. Tell your fucking story. You just talking about how this is for the books. This one's gonna be a good one. This shit is gonna be famous. Everybody just gonna spill it out, man. You might as well. Shit, you trying to set us on cliffhangers and shit. Fuck. Spill it. Spill the beans. Spill the beans, Mr. Beans. Looking ass nigga.
Mr. Moore, don't you dare talk to the cops. And I'm being honest with you. It sounds like you're asking for a lawyer. But the bottom line is, a lawyer's not going to let you tell your story. And when you go to trial, you're going to sit at a table, and 9 out of 10 times, you're not going to tell your story there. And so your story is going to be some wacky story about you leaving, getting a joint, and coming back, and there's a gun on your bed. You and I know that's bullshit. Okay?
Why is that bullshit?
Because it's bullshit. And I'm being real with you. And you don't call the police, that's bullshit. And you didn't call the police because you did it, and you were waiting in your apartment because you were like, shit, somebody's going to call the police.
That's not why. I didn't call the police. I didn't call the police because I'm not supposed to leave anybody in my house when I'm gone. As a state, you know what I'm saying, as a rules to my program. Nobody's supposed to be in my home
So that's
while I'm late. So I automatically knew that was wrong. So I'm like, yo, like the reason why I didn't call the police wasn't because I did it, but it was because I didn't know what to do at this point. Like it's a dead body.
You didn't know what to do because you had shot her.
He continues to deny killing Denise, but he does go into more detail on the gas station attack.
Ain't nobody could just keep a dead body in their house knowing damn well.
And the man just said something to me about you can't be in the store that long or something. I'm like, yo, dude, I ain't even been in that long. You know what I'm saying? So then I approached him, I'm like, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? And he want to get all rah-rah with me. I'm thinking like, yo, dude, like, why are you? Then he like, I'm like, so he throw somebody, I thought he probably him. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, yo, at that point, I didn't pick up nothing. He didn't, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, I can let that be. You know what I'm saying? You do a couple things with you. I can live with that. You know what I'm saying? But then this dude pick up a pole and hit me with it.
Tory admits that he can get violent with the right provocation, and the investigators draw this back to Denise.
I believe you. She's much, much bigger than you are. And just because you're a guy and she's a female, she's probably much, much stronger. You know, with somebody who's heavier that can throw a punch, the force of that punch, just basic physics, is much heavier. And that's what I mean.
They say, yo, basically
go there and be like, I'm going to kill her. No.
You got to do like a rag doll by
attack you. I don't think you had a choice.
Is this off the record? Can we go off the record?
Can we go off the record?
Remember the sword found in his apartment?
So, while me and Denise was fighting, right, I picked up a sword. You feel me? Because she had the stick. You understand? Okay. But I knew I didn't want to stab her with that. You feel me? I knew she was pregnant. I didn't want to, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want to stab her with the sword. All right? So I threw it. Sword down. And she picked it up. All right? Okay? Before that particularly occurred, she by happened to slip up and say, "What was going down here tonight?" You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Now it's not just fists involved in their fight, but blades.
That the part I didn't tell you. You understand?
So did you shoot her?
That's off the record. It's from me and you. Like, just us.
Just us.
Yes, I did it. Buddy, just let it roll off your tongue, nigga. You already talking about this is off the record. This is off the record. Can we go off the record? Yeah, off the record. Ain't shit off the record, nigga. They got you on body cam. Fuck. Talking about that ain't even like a real fucking interrogation room. So I don't even know. How you not thinking this shit is not finna be on the record? Talking about off the record. Boy, you itching to tell that shit. You itching just to say. Yes.
It's off the record. If we say it's off the record, that means, and it go to court, and that means that's that entrapment.
It means it's off. It means it's off the record.
Come on, said it means entrapment.
Find some stuff on me or something. Make you do something.
So what is it when you tell somebody something's off the record? And then
Don't worry about off the record.
Just keep agreeing with him because so he can let up. He was just about to tell y'all.
You're either gonna tell us or not because he turned off.
Bro, he was finna tell y'all, bro. He was finna tell y'all, but y'all started to get impatient. Y'all don't know how to play the long waiting game, bro. Damn, just let the nigga self snitch on himself. God.
The recorder.
Yeah.
Okay. You shot her. There's no cameras in here.
You need to understand somehow.
You shot her.
you're gonna tell us, just tell us the rest of the story, man.
Tori has just opened the door, admitting that he hasn't told the cops everything for fear of the consequences.
Do you know the sword she ends up with this, or did she try to stab you with it, or what? Did she actually stab you? Do you have any marks on you?
But that's why you had to shoot her, because she had the sword.
Is that what you're telling us without telling us?
What ended up happening was when I got on the bed, I don't think she hit me, and I don't think I hit her. But it was like one of them things, like we was, you know, it's like yeah, she probably wanna hit me, and I just really wanna relieve her of these fucking weapons. You know what I'm saying? Like, no.
How many times did you shoot her?
Huh?
How many times did you shoot her?
Did I ever say something?
Yeah.
I did. Or did I just say?
He thinks that his physical confirmation, rather than saying it out loud, gives him plausible deniability, but the cops don't see it that way.
She said one of us gonna die in here tonight.
That's what
you know what I'm saying? That's what she said.
That's why.
One of us gonna die in here tonight. And I think at that point it's like, you know, like you scared my whole life. You just rescued me. You know what I'm saying? You just let me know that you don't mind killing me.
It's not an outright confession, but it's close enough.
Did I help y'all out some type of way? You know?
Yeah, I mean,
I gave y'all, I did, you know, the best I could without pretty much like telling on me.
We just want
to make it, yeah, the truth, right? Did I do that for y'all?
That's all we want.
Did I do that for you?
Huh?
Did I do that for you?
I hope so.
They take him back to his cell, and they prepare to put him on trial.
31-year-old Tory Moore appeared in court for the first time since his arrest. He was originally charged with murdering a gas station clerk.
The victim in the case was a 61-year-old store clerk who was shot multiple times during an assault that occurred inside of that convenience store.
He's now facing 2 additional charges after a young woman's body was found decomposing in his Silver Spring apartment.
An examination of his phone records reveals that following that fateful evening of October 9th, he moved around the D.C. area, making damning Google searches, such as how long before a body starts to stink and how to move dead body without being seen. He also searched how to plead insanity. Then he took a bus to North Carolina and then all the way to California, but he couldn't run from what he'd done forever. Tory returned to Silver Spring a month later. Denise was still lying in his bedroom, lifeless. He still didn't do anything about it. He lived with her in his apartment for 25 more days before the afternoon of December 8th when he walked into that convenience store. During the...
I'm telling you, Buddy was fighting them demons. He couldn't live with that shit no more. He couldn't live with it no more. You see, he took a whole trip to fucking California. He took a whole month's work trip to California. Then come back. Do his dirt in the convenience store. And that's how you end up getting caught. He couldn't live with it anymore. He just couldn't. He knew what he done. He didn't kill his supposed to be baby and his baby mama. Like, come on, cuz. God don't like ugly. God don't like ugly.
Proceedings, his lawyers argue that he's not competent to stand trial, saying he has schizophrenia and that he was out of touch with reality. But he does stand trial, not for 2 murders, but for 3. His and Denise's unborn baby Ezekiel, at 8.5 months old, was viable at the time of the shooting. This makes it murder. In May 2024, Ayalu Wandimu's family gets justice.
A jury has found him guilty of murdering a gas station clerk.
And in November, he's convicted of the murder of Denise and her baby. It's the first conviction of the murder of an unborn child in Montgomery County.
In just the last hour, Tory Moore was sentenced.
Tory did not speak in his defense
You
at
famous
his
for
trials.
real. You famous for killing a baby who wasn't even born yet, boy. You said you wanted this shit to be for the books. Well, your name is stamped. The first in ever Montgomery, Alabama to kill somebody with an unborn child inside of them. Congratulations, brother. You failed at life.
Nor did he speak at his sentencing hearings. His victims' families will be forever without an explanation, including this relative of Denise.
And rest in peace, Denise, Ezekiel. We got your back. You're gonna be missed.
Did you want to hear anything today?
Did I what?
Mr. Moore, did you want to hear something from me today?
Well, a good explanation would have been good, yeah. I would have liked to hear him why.
Tory will not be eligible for parole until he is 90 years old. If you or someone you know is experiencing abuse, the U.S. National
90?
Domestic Violence Hotline is available
Fuck, you might well
24/7,
not even give a fuck
365.
after that point. You might well just do your thing.
799-SAFE 7233 or thehotline.org. What do you think about this horrifying story? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Until
Boy, hell no. 90, girl. Gang gonna be doing that shit to. Gang ain't gonna have parole till he hit 90, fool. I forgot how old that nigga was. I think he was like 36, some shit like that. 30. I don't know. But 90, cuz. 90. He might well just rot in prison, nigga. Wait. No. No, sir. No, sir, Steve. No. 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 Gave it. That's why you stop doing any crimes out here, man. Get right with God. And let them find your purpose with what you supposed to do on this earth, man. What the fuck? Some shit just get old. No cap. But if you enjoyed the video, drop a like, comment, subscribe. It's been your boy Rell, cuz. Peace.